Hello class, my name is Christopher Rockwell and this is my Project 4 video review for AOC 1304. This week was pretty exciting for me. We implemented some new things that I was excited about, like the text view, which is probably going to be in 99.9% of your apps, and buttons, and even the date, which should probably be in a majority of your apps as well, for things like maybe if you have sessions, or maybe you have a weather app, it'd be very important, or pretty much any app will have something to do with the date if it involves like social media or something like that. So I was really excited that was chosen to be one of the features that were implemented. One thing I did this week wasn't too complicated, because everything pretty much, even though we deal with new things like the text field and the login button or the buttons, it pretty much follows the same syntax. You allocate it and you initialize it. But the button, it did throw me for a loop for a little bit, because it's kind of different. You don't allocate it, you just go straight to the button type, and then you declare the button type, and then you do the dot frame thing. That was something new. So as I was coding, I tried to do it the old way, like we do anything else, like the labels or anything. But I had to kind of go back and look over the videos and figure that out. But that wasn't too hard. And another thing I kind of tried to do with the button was change the background, but which I did figure out how to do it. But you had to go back here. Let's see, right up in here, you had to change the type to a custom instead of the rounded rectangle. And then you had to come through and you had to put this quantifier or something like that over here into the header file. And then you had to go in and set the border. And you had to set the border width. You had to set everything basically, since it was custom. Every little feature you can think of: the radius, the shadow, the background color, text color. Which I figured out how to do it, but I decided, for the rubric's sake, the direction's sake, I should go ahead and stick with the rounded rec. But I did kind of try to, as you can see here, have a little scheme going. Maybe like a little user interface of some sort. Even though this is like a simple design, I guess you would say, or structure. But the date button, it was really, I thought it was very neat how you can do it two different ways. You can do the built-in, or you can do the I guess the simpler method, where you do the shorthand, or the short, normal, full. I chose to do it the other way, because when I did that, it had this comma after the date. Let me see. Say I show date. It had a comma right here after 2013, and I that wouldn't. I didn't want to get marked off or anything, so I just went ahead and played around, which was a lot of fun figuring out how to do it. And I went ahead and plugged in all the let me see if I can find it. Plugged in all the stuff right here, which it wasn't too hard. It made a lot of sense. M for month, D for day, Y for year, H for hour, minute. Just pretty simple, straight to the point. Let me go ahead and come over here and let's demonstrate the app actually working on my iPad. Let me pull it up. The app I'm using again is AirPlay. I would advise everybody to go get this app, especially in this program, because this is like the second or third, or probably even more than that, class that has had the requirement of the app working on your iPad. So I think it's very important that we have something like this, unless you're gonna just do it a talking face video. But I think this is a little bit better as far as visibility. So let me run it into, and here's my actual iPad. As you can see here, notifications, and I'm swiping through. The app is getting ready to load up. Alright, here's my app on my iPad. Implemented was the fact that, okay, say if I type in something, type in my username, in the iPhone simulator, after I log in, I couldn't get rid of the keyboard, so I put in this little bit of code. Let me go to it right quick. Let me see if I can find it. It is right here, self.view in editing. Yes, that's to hide the keyboard. So when I log in here and I hit log in, it automatically hides the keyboard without you having to do anything. Because in the simulator, if you log in, you wouldn't be able to do anything else. You have to start the simulator back up. So I decided to go in and try to figure out that code. It was pretty fun to do. And my date shows here. And then this application was created by Christopher Rockwell. And that will wrap it up. Hope you all enjoyed this video. And you all have a great day.